Time is said to be uncontrollable. But what if I told you that you had the power to control it? Today, my team, Teddy, Caleb, Yash, and I, Tiffany, will show you how you can save your consumers the countless hours they spend worrying about their finances, while you can provide returns to your company. To do that, we must first start by analyzing who our consumer is today and who our consumer is of the future. Currently, Intuit services two main customer segments: individual consumers and small and medium-sized businesses. We service them with great tools like Mint and QuickBooks. But how about this new generation of on-demand employees who are the highest growing segment of the workforce in the future? The problem is that our current solutions don't provide the solutions for their changing needs. They have different pinpoints. They have different pain points in our current consumer. For small and medium-sized businesses, they no longer want managing and reporting tools. Instead, they want advice on how to better manage their money. So the question is, how can we provide those tools to service these changing consumer needs? As you can see, at the top of our ladder are those full-time employees, and we service them by providing the tools with Mint and TurboTax to provide them a seamless experience on managing their personal finances. But how about these on-demand employees? They have different concerns. They're worried about the lack of credit access, their lack of income security protections, and most of all, the increasing cost of a regular income. For small and medium-sized businesses, you currently offer QuickBooks, which provides them seamless accounting tools and tax preparation services. However, more and more small business owners are looking towards data-driven solutions. And as they're trending towards this, there's less demand for tracking and reporting services. And tax preparation services also have higher competition. What that means is that if you don't change your product, you will no longer be the top tool for small and medium-sized businesses. However, within that lies the opportunity. You know that these businesses need advice for managing their money. So you have that data to provide that advice. Today, we are here to present to you our solution on how to help improve your customers' lives by introducing new tools and services. The first problem that we identified is that there is a changing demand for your services that your consumer tools just don't have. So what we recommend you to provide is a subscription-based tool through Mint that will ensure income security for these gig workers through small loans. The second problem that we identified is that these small businesses need advice on managing their money, but you currently don't offer those services. So what we propose is for you to provide insights for these businesses so that through data analytics and innovative technologies, so they can make better informed decisions. Overall, these strategies will provide a CAGR of 10.6% and a net present value of over $2 billion. Today, Yash will be speaking about how to extend our product line with Mint. Caleb will talk about how to explore new technologies to provide better information for our businesses. And lastly, Teddy will talk about how to exceed your current financial expectations. Now, I'm going to pass it on to Yash, who will talk about how to extend your current product line.
Thanks, Tiffany. So one of the key challenges for gig economy workers today is that they have unstable income. Sometimes they earn more, other months they earn less. At the same time, the same amount of expenditures that they have to do in a month. For example, they might have to pay their rents, their utilities, or their healthcare payments. So, having fluctuating income makes them unable to meet these needs, giving them a lot of financial and mental heartaches. Thus, we actually have done research to show that the unstable income that they're earning has an opportunity cost of $7,100 per year compared to the same person working in a full-time employment position. There we see an opportunity for you to provide a solution in providing security to these on-demand workers. The main model behind this is to integrate income security into the Mint platform. The income security is a subscription-based loan service that will help you reach out and make sure your customers earn an average. What I mean by this is we take data from the past 6 months of your customer, find out what their average income is. If the next month's income is lower than that average, we provide that extra benefit, that loan, in order to make sure they have a minimum income. Then, when they earn more than their average, we take back some amount from their bank in order to pay back that loan. In doing so, customers were reliably able to meet their obligations monthly and not having to worry about how to make this happen.
Quick question for you. So you're saying that Intuit should now become a financial institution and get back into loaning people money?
So it's not so much of a financial institution, more of a small loans provider, just to service this type of customer. So all the loan is interest-free. It's a subscription-based model, which means we charge basically $5 a week in order to make sure that you have the same level of income every month to these particular income segments.
Have you done the compliance cost analysis of entering into that business?
Yeah, I can pass it off to Teddy, who can talk to you about the financial compliance costs behind it.
Thank you. Could you please go to So, unfortunately, we didn't do exactly the compliance cost. However, what we did do was we did analyze what would happen if bankruptcy happened and default happened, and therefore the default cost would be associated as such. We calculated the ratio of the bankruptcy to the labor force, and then we applied that ratio to the estimated market size to see how much the total cost of default was, so that in the scenarios where consumers wouldn't be able to pay back the loans due to bankruptcy, we could cover this much expenditure would happen.
Yeah, nothing related to compliance. This is risk, right? So it's risk.
Right. So we already are actually Intuit is already a customer financing organization. So recently they launched a loan payment system, a loan system for small business owners. So it's really they already have invested something in compliance costs. It's now just bringing that to the personal level. The tool I'm talking about is QuickBooks Small Business Loan. So really the benefit of providing income security to these users is they can truly let go and be free with their finances, so they can actually not just worry about next month's payments, but actually invest and make their lives better. So let's look at 4 different consumers. We have the career freelancer, like Jake. We have the part-timer, like Sarah. We have the entrepreneur, like Michael. And we have the passionist, an actor, like James. All 4 of these individuals have very different career paths, and they interact with the gig economy in very different ways. However, they 4 face a similar problem of financial income instability. And they all have one solution: income security. So how are we going to make sure? How are we going to launch this product? How are we going to market it? In order to do so, we want to use TaskRabbit and Upwork. Both these services are external services that provide on gig economies with